Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Parabrahmam, Tasmai Sri Guruve Namaha. I think it's always better to start where Balaji finishes, I think. The Mahavakyam that he was saying this in the Upanishad, beautiful word, sentence, Anandam Brahmano Vidvan, Nabibedi Kudachana. Kudachana means whatever. Nabibedi, no fear. So this sentence you can see as both a sadhana vakyam and a sadhya vakyam. Sadhya vakyam means what is the goal you achieve. Sadhana is the means to achieve the goal. Normally the final goal is what always a final sentence. Anandam Brahmano Vidvan. Once who find the Brahman as the Anandam, Navibedi Kudachaneri, he has no fear. So in the logic, what it means, therefore the ultimate goal is what? Abhayam, fearlessness. It's a very important point to understand. Why? Because if you have fear, even if you have Anandam, you can't enjoy it. But if you are fearless, even if you have grief, you don't care. Isn't it? But we forget that in life. Fear is only we remember when the threat is very imminent. That's why we don't care about death. When somebody dies, for the moment you fear because it's imminent. But here he is saying, because the whole mission of human and life is to pursue that state where you have Shanti, which is made up of Ananda and Abhayam, fearlessness and the peace. That's what the whole life is all about. Everything we do is only for that. Here he is giving you straightforward answer for it. No problem. Two things you do. Actually, one thing you do. The other thing comes automatically. What's the one thing you do? Realize Brahman is Anandam. That's all. The only thing you have to do. The natural consequence is Abhayam. Now the problem is, that's very simply said. So everything else, therefore, in the world is to do that one thing, Anandam Brahmano Vidvan. So this fellow, Bhrigu, goes to his father and asks for it. You said that one, so therefore I need to now find the Brahman. Anandam is the first thing. Where am I going to find it? So he says, find everywhere. Find in your body, food, everything you do. But he's going to say, where all this comes out, where all this goes back, that is Brahman. So it's like, when you want to go to the source of something, if there is something over the cliff, you don't know how to go there, you ask for a guide. The guide says, you have to come up here. How do I come up? He put a thread. Hold this thread. Call it a sutratma. Sutram is thread. Hold it and climb it. The Guru pulls you, but you have to hold on to this sutram. Then you climb, step by step by step. To climb, you need to have your body intact, because without a body you can't climb. You need your mind intact, because you need to hold on to it. You need to be fearless, you need to have Shraddha. So therefore, even though there is a Guru, even though there is the path, even though there is a goal clearly written, even though the prescriptions, instruction given, everything in a silver plate, you can't do it unless you are fit. That is where the Dhyanam comes in. Because otherwise, when you collect all those knowledge, it's like collecting the gold bars and everything and throwing it to a loft. When you need it, you can't find it because it's so dark. The loft is so unclean, you can't find it. So it is while accumulating the prosperity of knowledge, you need to housekeep it so that they are in place. That's why the upasana, dhyanam, That's why I always imagine why Upanishads should be just metaphysical, philosophical. But here, Taittiriya Upanishad is so revered, it is not just giving you the knowledge. Knowledge is useless unless you have the means to attain it. That's why this is a complete Vedanta, because it tells you the ultimate goal and the means to achieve in every possible way. I take this long introduction before we go there, because what we started is to have this preparation of our loft of mind to be good. So therefore we said, whenever we have this Veda class, Upanishad class, we will have a Dhyana session. So in the Dhyana session, we don't need to discuss all this. This is not about knowledge. But I keep saying that to remind you the value of this Dhyana. The Dhyana is all about equipping our mind to be ready for that. Because we are going to focus on the Sutratma, and then we are going to climb it. So we need focus. But before we focus on it, we need to calm down ourselves. So we need to relax. That's why we said, when you say dhyana for freedom, the R for relaxation. So in the last 10 or 11 sessions, we try to do something little bit, whatever we can, to relax our mind. So my thoughts were that if you are sufficiently equipped to have taken whatever little I said and then massage it to suit your need so that you can be relaxed very quickly, then we can go to the next step of creating focus. So I do not know how far you've been practicing it, and as I say, it's very important. I don't have time is not a good excuse, because don't you have time to live? Dhyanam is to live, it's your life. It is only time you are able to be with yourself and you yourself. So it is a great opportunity that we are able to recognize this and come to this, but it is in your real interest that you should do it every day, because life is so short. So we need to really capture this one, because it will not come, this thinking will not come unless you are blessed. You will not be sitting here on Sunday morning here instead of shopping somewhere else. And why there are not many people there? It won't be for everybody. It's such a rarity. So you have to grab it. So what I thought I would just today we will do this comprehensive relaxation part of it. Continue that, and maybe it's Shivratri is coming next week. I think it's good to start the japa. I think the next part is basically focus all about dhyanam and japa. So that's a very slightly different approach to that. So therefore, your ability to relax is very important. So therefore, keep practicing it, manage it so that suits you. So we will sit straight, open your eyes a few times and squeeze it and close it so that all your rajas is gone, tamas is gone. Sit straight at the back, up, and we just say the prayer. Om Sham no mitrak sham varunaka sham no bhavat aryaman sham no indro brahaspadihi sham no vishnur urukrama namo brahmane namaste vayo tvameva pratyaksham brahmasi tvameva pratyaksham brahma vadishyami ritam vadishyami satyam vadishyami tanmam avatu tat vaktaram avatu avatu mam avadu vaktaram. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Relax. Keep your smile on the face. Mudita Vatanam. Just to remind you why this smile is very reflective of your consciousness. That's a smile of victory, actually. Smile of victory, because victory over delusion, victory over the creepy, frolicsome thoughts of mind. You smile at everything because you know that you are the perceiver beyond the objects. Physically too, the smile just relaxes your face. There's nothing, no exercise to relax the face except the smile. That's the secret of Buddha, Dakshinamurti, Bhagavan Krishna. So let us wear the smile, keep the back straight. Sthiram Shugamasanam. In keeping this position, the posture, over these days we practiced and found a beautiful resting place, this asanam, on which we can leave our body to be free. So let us take the sankalpam. God, as nothing is more important than to be with oneself. May I use this space, time, and the seat to be within myself. So help me, God. This body is not me. Deham naham. Asankoha. But I have an abhimanam, I have an attachment to this, as if it is me. But by this contemplation, as I am aware of this body, its existence, it is realized as an object of awareness. But it is an important instrument for me to travel this journey of samsara. It may decay, it may become faulty, but without any pain, it will still serve my purpose. Prithvi, in which I am seated, as if it is sprouting from the earth, my body stays there. It is Prithvi. This is very important to understand that our body is nothing other than the Pancha Bhutas. Therefore, every body is the same, only the form is different. The name is different. So why am I to have ownership for this body? The ability to see the cosmic body as my body is called Vishwarupa Upasana. That's a japam we are going to do at some stage. But right now, the Prithvi, the Apaha, the Jalam, the water, the fire, the wind, the culmination of all those elements that makes this body as Annamaya Kosha. Once in a while, just make sure that your back is straight and you are smiling. Bhagavan says, Samayoga Uchita, equanimity. To have this body balanced, a balanced body means balanced mind. To do this, I also like to see that which binds me to this body, this prana. Just slowly watch your breathing. Be conscious about it. Don't fall into sleep. As you breathe, breathe deeply. Dirgha swasa. Do it slowly without any jerking. Feel that as if you are filling up your abdomen first and then your chest and the lungs. Without struggle. And then exhale slowly. Enjoy every moment of it. As you know, this breathing is not something which you put an effort to make. It's a blessing. So by watching the breathing, you are watching the blessing that you have. As I told you, the rope that is thrown out to climb, to see the witness, the Parabrahman, that rope is his breathing. It is called the Sutratma. It's also the Sutram, the rope that binds you. Therefore, as you watch the breathing, you are caressing the Sutratma. The only means in the Upasana to achieve the capacity of tranquility. Therefore, as you breathe in and breathe out, enjoy it as if this is the best of your moment. Thoughts won't come. If that comes, ignore it. As you breathe and breathe out, make sure that when you inhale, your abdomen comes out with filled up. And when you exhale it out, slowly and deeply, and completely emptied, just put a tuck inside your abdomen, just a momentary tuck. People generally say we don't use our mental capacity to the full. If it is 1 to 10, 10 is the maximum utilization, 1 is the minimum, we probably do 0.001. But to do that, the key is not in the mental exercises, but in the rhythm of breathing. Rhythm vadishyami. When you are able to breathe slowly, long and deep, without struggle, everything calms down. Your blood pressure goes down. It goes and kindles in the abdomen and the Mooladhara. It creates a new energy. Rather say not create, but it kindles a new energy. Now, once you know that you are relaxed, now we shall create some energy through pranayama. So keep your left hand in Sahaja Mudra, the right hand for the pranayama. Take, inhale through the left nostrils. Close. Now exhale through the right nostrils. Now inhale through the right. Close. Exhale through the left. Inhale through the left. Close. Exhale through the right. Inhale through the right. Exhale through the left. Once you are doing it rhythmically, you can do one oblation to the devatas for this breathing. On the left, when you inhale, Somaya Swaha. On the right, Suryaya Swaha. These are the pointers. The reason why we say this oblations, it is giving you a very guided pose towards meditation. Seating, sankalpa, body awareness, pranayama, devata upasana, all that are pointers. Last 3 more. Have a deep breathing. Feel as if you can't feel anymore. Fill up yourself. And then have a momentary stop in your lungs. You should feel the air flowing in and out of the nostrils, like touching with the silk. You should only focus on that feeling at the tip of the nostrils. Don't think about it, but feel that. When it is going regularly, as you exhale out, always say in your mind, "Oh." Only during the exhalation. Last one. Keep the hands on Sahaj Mudra. Don't watch the breathing now. Let it go. Bhagavan Ramana used to say, Vayu Rodhana Liyade Manahat. This mind and breathing are intertwined. The breathing is the Sutratma, or the metaphor, as we said, was like the reins of the horse. Horse is the mind. But just observe, rather feel the air that touches your hand, your face. Feel about it. Be aware of the senses along the body that brings this perception to you. Being aware, awareness is the essence of life. We are not aware many times. When we eat, we just put something in the mouth and swallow it. Then we just need a hole, but we don't need the tongue and the teeth, and there's a purpose for it. Every part of your mouth should enjoy the food. When you walk on the floor, destination driving us, so we enjoy reaching the destination but forgetting the joy of journey. Your feet should feel it. When you take a bath, the water that goes in there, the sensation should feel it. Everything is in fullness. When you give yourself to enjoy every aspect of fullness, there is joy in it. So observe the sensation of the silky touch of the air. Because you are observing it, that sensation is only an object of observation, Jada Shakti. Now be aware of the mind that interprets the sensation. The mind that thinks and manipulates the sensation as a cool breeze or a warm breeze. Observe that mind. Because I am observing my mind, that too is an object of observation. Therefore, I am not the mind. Now observe your hearing faculty. As you breathe deeply, longly, as you keep your smile and the back straight, stretch your hearing to that distant sound or that which is closer to you, anything. In fact, as we discussed, just hear the silence. Noise is bonus to you. As you listen to this silence, the fidelity of every noise is so sharp that they want you to notice them. But again, this power of hearing is Jada Shakti. Now focus on the mind that interprets this hearing. As you think, it's a moving bus, the chirping noise of the bird, as a doorbell, whatever. That is what the mind is creating. As you're observing the mind, it becomes an object of observation. So, I am not the mind. Within the closed eyes, you can think of anyone. Notice without opening the eyes, you can think of someone and that is projected. Maybe in black and white, but you can make it color if you want. So it is the mind that take cognizant of the senses and interpret. But I am seeing the mind therefore the senses are instruments like the body. So is the mind. We will do one more pranayama. Take your right hand with pranayama mudra. This time, we will do something which is a special version of Anuloma Loma. So we take from the left, inhale, stop, close it. Inhale again from the left, close it. Inhale again from the left. So you are using on the same nostrils 3 times. close it. Give a few minutes. You're going to exhale from the right once, close it, open it right, exhale, close it, open it again, exhale deeply. Basically, you are doing 3 or 4 times from the left, inhale. It's like, as I told you, it's like when your hair is all tangled, when you are combing it with your comb, you don't do one full sweep. You just take it 3 or 4 times to untangle your hair. Same way, you are inhaling. So let's do it again. On the left, second time, third time. Close both nostrils. On the right, close again, close again. It's very powerful, but if you find it difficult, you may not do that, but it's quite, by practice it will come. The idea is to unblock all your passages, clear up your system. So in summarize, you do 3 or 4 times in a different passes on the same nostrils, and exhale the other nostrils 3 or 4 times. But you do it both very, very, very slowly. Just last 3 more. Last one. Keep the hands in Sahaja Mudra. Relax. What we did, you can have this session, you can tweak what is convenient for you. The purpose is to be seated, ideally same place, same time, every day, to ensure as little as possible the movements of the body. Slight movement is fine, but if you can almost frozen, that's much better. 5 to 10 minutes of pranayama interlude. But more importantly, choosing to listen to the silence. The ears are the most important aspects after the eyes. And to observe the activity of the mind very calmly. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadhaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Relax, just rub your eyes, rub your hands and close your eyes. And see around the goodness. So just a few words for going forward. if you all agree, so we can move to the next session, next approach. But that would be japa, dhyana. So you may all have different preferences for it, but we will just learn the methodology of it. But what you do, which deity you want to do, or which object you want to meditate, because that's upasana. So upasana, there are, so upa means near, asana means seat. Upasana means the seat near who? Near the God. So there's a word called upavasa. Upavasa means living next to that. But people think upavasa means fasting. Because upavasa means you are sitting next to the God and you don't want to leave him, so you have no time for eating. Therefore you don't eat. Therefore it becomes a colloquial correlation that upavasa means fasting, and that's fine. In fact, I mean, if you are completely fasting, and that's good, but if that disturbs your concentration, then it's not good. So it's better to have even feed some sattvic food so that that system is maintained, so that you can be with God. So upasana, japa is one of them. Japa is in fact, upasana is one of the, there are 41 samskaras in Vedas. Samskara means the ability or the means to get rid of your doshas. Doshas means impurities. So basically, samskara is a method of cleaning up stuff. And they have somehow logically divided and then made into 41 samskaras that we should follow in the world. And one of the samskara is upasana. And there are lots of upasanas we have, and we just understand one or two, because we learned about Taittiriya Upanishad, and it gives you a very comprehensive upasana, very difficult ones to do. So japa is one form of upasana. So when you take if you do say Vishnu Sahasranama, or Shiva Puranam or something, and you are doing it, praying it and then saying it, reciting it in your mind or the word, it's a parayana, it's a kind of a upasana. But japam becomes a dedicated dhyana, because japam is to become that object of observation. So you want it to be like climbing the tree on the rope. So therefore, there are some means by which you choose, you want to remove all the words and the word meaning, you just want to come and focus on this. So you take a nama or a mantra or a bijakshara or omkara, whatever you want, choose that one there, then you focus on the one. So I was just thinking, maybe it's Shivaratri is coming, and so maybe you can take, it's a fantastic Shiva mantra is there, Manasa Puja, it's basically. And Shiva Manasa Puja is the 4 mantras, 3 mantras. And one of them is very nice to do the japama. Because there what you do is, the mantra, you basically do all this archana to Shiva, everything in the mind. It's so beautiful. So then you realize how rich you can be when you are just doing things with your mind. Because what is not available? Anything is available. So you can give all those things like, like Shri Andal one, when you are, it's a great, like Meera, Andal is a South Indian devotee. And she gives to Krishna, I'll give you 100 big andas of geese and all this thing in my mouth, because I don't have money to give it. And then later, when Ramanuja came in and he read this Andal's poetry, and he was really so moved, and he said, okay, and he's a kind of a doer. He literally made hundreds of, ghee and give it to them there. So what it means is that if you really ask something in mind, it will happen. Even if it doesn't happen by you, it will happen somewhere. So when Andal wanted to give hundreds of andas of ghee to Lord Krishna, someone who followed him did that, and because of her Manasa Puja. So Manasa Puja is so powerful. तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्यो मा अमृतं गमय शांति शांति शांति।